What's up guys, it's Alonso with Super Saiyan Games, and I got you my Universe 7 Golden Frieza the Final Assailant deck profile. This is what I played in a local box tournament, and I basically went undefeated until the last round, and then me and my opponent just ended up splitting. But this deck was doing phenomenal, and I just want to show you guys what it's about, and I really love this deck, and I feel like it has a lot of potential. Especially with more time testing and new cards and stuff, this deck can only get better. So we'll start off with 4 Ready to Fight Son Goku. This card is phenomenal. It gets you your other cards. Super value. Makes you dig through the deck. It's a good turn 1 play or later. Just a good 1-drop play. All around great card. Really like this card. And then we got Master Roshi. Ooh, I love this card. It's a 1-drop negate that comes into play. This card is phenomenal. Probably my favorite card out of this set. I love negating for 1, playing a card, being able to combo with it. It's super good. And then we played 4 Vital Assistants. This is basically really similar to the deck file that I played, to the deck I played at the tournament with a few adjustments. I played 4 Vitals, but I really like having the gate that gets you untap. In the future, I might change 2 of these though to Rushing Reckless Pan or the whatever one that gives you double strike and 5k. Because you really filter to your deck, and honestly, I don't even think you need more than 2 because you filter to your deck so much. Maybe 3, but deck space is super tight in this deck because you need to play all the Universe 7 cards along with all the red engine, and it's mostly mono red, but obviously all the cards have no specific cost because it's Universe 7. That's what your leader does. Besides discarding Universe 7 and drawing 2 cards, and you just went with the advantage. But so 4 Vados, and I might change those to the pan coming up. And then 4 Backbone of Universe 7 Son Goku. You might wonder why this is not Sugesh, which is one of the reasons to play yellow, honestly. But in this deck, you don't really have any cards you really want to play off Sugesh. Like, nothing really gives you a lot of value. But that's just mostly this deck. But I could definitely see changing it up a little bit and playing a Explosive Coup in here. That can definitely be a good option and a good variant. But for right now, I really like the Backbone of Universe 7. I like having this Goku because it kind of goes with the theme of having a lot of advantage and then blowing your opponent out of the water at the end of the game. And I play a 2 Surprise Attack Majin Buu. It's just a red Universe 7 card, so sometimes you want it because you always want to put red cards in your energy and only red cards. So it's just another red card to have in your energy if you need to or discard it. And he searches off Buu because sometimes you make the play. Very rarely you make the play to summon it. But it is there, and it's also a target for Babidi. And then we play 2 Destructo Disc Krillin. This card's pretty good, has its utilities. Not the best card, honestly. I've never really played it, but it's good to have there because you filter through your deck a lot, so it has the ability to be useful. Get rid of tokens and stuff, and Health Awaken if you do need that. I'm only playing 2 because I don't think you need it that much, but I like having it when the situation arises, just in case if it does. And then we play 4 of the Universe 7 body. Instead of the color body, you play the Universe 7 body. Summons itself, and then that's basically it, or you can just discard it and pitch. So it's a very good card, because a lot of times you want to just play really defensively for the beginning of the game. So you just summon this, or have the Goku that you combo with in a draw, and all that is just putting in pressure, and then it basically this is a good card just to defend with, because you can combo with it and then play it, and the next turn is going to untap, and then they're going to attack, and you can combo with it again and just send it to the grave. So it's a free card to basically combo with, and that's really good, and it's Universe 7. And then we play the main red engine. 4 Topo negates play itself. Really good. You guys know what Topo is about. The 2-drop negate is really good. It has a body. It's pretty big. And we play 4 Chanchak. The reason we play this deck, we play this into Babidi, and which is absolutely phenomenal. And I want to have the Reckless Pan, so I have another target, so another good target for it. But so far, this deck has been doing phenomenal, and this card is just great. Everyone knows how good this card is, and you could play Zeno in here if you like, but I thought it was personally counterproductive because Zeno gets rid of all the advantage you slowly make, and I kind of found that's kind of counterproductive. But you can definitely have a more aggressive version where you use all your cards that you have, and then Zeno to reset your hand and stuff. So You can play it a lot of different ways. Then we got 4 Jiren. Oh man, this card was putting in work. This card is absolutely essential to this deck. It just the free attack active battle cards, the free attack on an active battle card, and the 10k. Like this card is just so good. It's just this card is amazing. It's just so good. And then we play 4 of Unbreakable, the combo that draws. So it's a red card and it's a good combo card, and it's really good for defending in the early game. It has definitely really good utility in that. And then we play 3 Majin Buu. Majin Buu is really good because he's a target for Babidi, and then it has barrier and double strike, which sometimes you need having the double strike, which is one of the reasons I wanted to have a Panin, because it gives a lot of pressure. But this card alone has double strike and barrier, so you don't have to worry about explosive coup, and you can take a card from your life and add 5k while still adding cards to your hand, so it adds even more ability to go in on your opponent, and it's really good for that, and Universe 7 of course. And then we played 3 black cards. Prior to this I was playing 2 Assailant and 2 Fu. That's definitely an option you can play. It's very good, but I found you want to, against decks like veggies, you want to just be able to slowly defend yourself and slowly get rid of their cards. So a lot of times you'll defend with like Unbreakable. You'll defend with like Unbreakable and then an 18 to live on turn, and then they'll slowly be playing like Kabas and stuff, and you want to get rid of these, right? So after they play a couple Kabas, then you'll just drop this, because all your cards, your deck feels overwhelmed because you discard and pitch so much, and then you summon this and you get rid of their Kabas and their Khalifas and stuff, and it just puts them back a turn, and it's really good because you want to put them back a turn. So I feel this is absolutely essential, or some type of removal that isn't Krillin, because Krillin is a level heavy, but then it's just a 1-drop for this, so that's why I really like it. And then last but not least, Mind Control Babidi, the highlight of this deck. This card is absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure everyone knows what it does. Look at top 7. Play 2 monsters that are red with 25k or less attack, and then you just basically overwhelm your opponent, and it's really strong. A thing that I do usually when because you filter through your deck so much, so usually I want to keep these in my hand. So I'll keep 1 Babidi, and then eventually I'll draw into the next Babidi, don't even energy it, and then draw into the chain check. And you have so much draw power that you usually always draw into these cards. So you want to keep these 3 in your hand, because a couple of times you go chain attack into Babidi, and your deck is so slim because you took your cards out, you took all the Universe 7 cards out of your deck mostly, and you can go into another chain attack to go into Babidi again and just completely overwhelm them. And I did that 2 games where I just go double Babidi, and it was pretty phenomenal. It's just super strong. But yeah, guys, that's the deck. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any comments or any questions, please let me know. And I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next one.